Prochain arrêt, terminal 2E, porte N. Assurez-vous de ne pas oublier le bagage.
Next stop, Terminal 2E, Gate L.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, just right down there.
C'est là? Là ou là?
Our flight time this morning will be 7 hours and 32 minutes from takeoff to landing. Once you reach a comfortable cruising altitude and it's safe for the flight crew to move throughout the cabin, we'll begin our in-flight beverage and meal service. We do have menus in both cabins, and also the in-flight information safety card located in your seat back pocket has a variety of beverages that we offer on board our flights.
Forward to serving you on today's flight. Folks, Captain speaking. Just kind of keep you updated here. Had one of our first officers go back, take a look at it. The panel is loose in the back there. One of the fasteners is broken, and
Airbus, peut-être. Il faudrait qu'il nous fasse remarquer. Fait chier.
May I introduce the person from today's certified customer service coordinator for main cabin, Ms. Camille, along with 8 other New York City-based flight attendants. Our primary concern is for your safety and comfort. I'd like to welcome you aboard Flight 405 non-stop jet service to John F. Kennedy International Airport. At this time, we ask you please direct your attention to the flight attendants and video screens throughout the cabin as we identify the safety features that's required by the Federal Aviation Regulation and Delta Airlines of this Airbus 300 series aircraft. Please follow along with your in-flight information safety card located in the seat back pocket in front of you, even if you are a frequent flyer. Our flight time, once again, is 7 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for choosing Delta Airlines this morning. We hope you enjoy your flight.
Cuando se lo regalamos fue la guapa. Porque son las cosas. Por el 2008.
Una década.
Ya, pero tú fíjate. Que aún...
Pero son.
No, ahí estoy. Leo, pero no sé. Debo. ¿Sabes si te das que soy yo? No, este para que lo coges ahora.
At Delta, we think traveling makes the world smaller. So wherever you go, whether you choose the long way or take the shortcut, try the local color or paint it on. See the old or try the new. Our team of 80,000 professionals is working across the globe to get you where you want to go. Because at Delta, we think the world is only foreign if it's unfamiliar.
Hello, welcome aboard and thanks for flying with Delta. We're proud to serve you and the 180 million customers from around the world that travel with us each year.
Our first priority on every flight is safety. So before we depart, we'll be giving a brief safety demonstration.
Be sure all carry-on items are securely stowed in an overhead bin.
Want to review the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket.
On behalf of everyone at Delta Airlines, we want to thank you for paying attention. Now, as we prepare for takeoff, please relax and enjoy your flight. Thanks for flying with Delta.
Welcome aboard and thanks for flying with Delta. We're proud to serve you and the 180 million customers from around the world that travel with us each year.
Our first priority on every flight is safety, so before we depart, we'll be giving a brief safety demonstration.
Be sure all carry-on items are securely stowed in an overhead bin. And place smaller items, including handbags, underneath the seat in front of you. If you lose your electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for assistance. Please ensure all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas are clear.
As we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, just lift the top of the buckle. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. And even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air.
For everyone's safety, federal regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted information signs throughout the cabin, in addition to any crew member's instructions.
Smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes, is not allowed on any Delta flight, and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying a restroom smoke detector.
There are 8 exits on this plane, 8 doors, 4 on each side. 6 doors have detachable slides that can be used as rafts. The 2 smaller doors behind the wings have detachable slides that can be used for flotation.
All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. However, if there is a loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit. Please take a moment to find the exits closest to you. And remember, they might be behind you. In the event of an evacuation, leave all carry-on items behind.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull a mask towards you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic strap over your head, and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Secure your own mask before helping others.
A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are located under your seats in the main cabin. If you're seated in the first class or business class cabin, life vests are located in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat.
To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head, wrap the strap around your waist and attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust loosely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom of the vest, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest. If necessary, we'll distribute additional life vests for children who weigh 35 pounds or less.
Now, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright, your aisle armrests are lowered, and your tray table is put away. As we come through the cabin for our final safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
And finally, now would be a good time for everyone to review the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket.
On behalf of everyone at Delta Airlines, we want to thank you for paying attention. Now, as we prepare for takeoff, please relax and enjoy your flight. Thanks for flying with Delta.
flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure. John in a bit.
As a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, we are on an active taxiway. Passengers should be seated with seatbelts securely fastened.
Folks, Captain speaking. Just kind of keep you updated here. Had one of our first officers go back, take a look at it. The panel is loose in the back there. One of the fasteners is broken, and there's a little bit of concern that it could possibly fall off if we get into some turbulence. So we're going to just go back to the gate, have our maintenance personnel take a look at it, and get hopefully out of here in a little bit. So do appreciate your patience. We get some more information as we get closer to the gate. Thanks.
mesdames et messieurs, nous vous demandons de bien vouloir rester assis, s'il vous plaît, pour l'instant.
Flight attendants prepare doors for arrival. Cross-check answer all call.
Those from the cockpit, looks like will be number 1 for departure, flight attendant. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure.
despite flight attendant activity throughout the cabin. As you please use caution when retrieving articles from the overhead compartments and please close them securely. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, lavatories for each cabin are located towards the rear of the aircraft, in the middle of the aircraft for main cabin and comfort plus. For Delta 1, your lavatories are located here towards the forward part of the aircraft. Please use lavatories in your class of service only. Please do not pass through any curtains that have been drawn between cabins. And as you please do not congregate in large groups in and around the galley or lavatories. So there's no smoking on this flight. Smoking would include the use of electronic cigarettes, smokeless tobacco, and vapors. For the law prohibits tampering with, disabling, destroying, registering smoke detectors. Once we reach more comfortable cruising altitude, we'll begin our in-flight beverage and meal service approximately an hour and a half prior to landing. We're offering a light snack in both cabins.
De voyager avec nous. Pour votre confort et sécurité, nous vous invitons à rester assis avec votre ceinture de sécurité attachée chaque fois que le signal est illuminé. Même lorsque le signal est éteint, veuillez garder votre ceinture de sécurité attachée en cas où nous entrerions dans une zone de turbulence inattendue. Mesdames et messieurs, dans quelques instants, nous vous proposons une large gamme de boissons rafraîchissantes comme produits Coca-Cola, café Starbucks et un déjeuner gratuit. La liste de services en vol se trouve dans la revue Sky. Et en cours de vol, mais avant notre arrivée, nous vous servirons une collation accompagnée d'une sélection de boissons. Des réglementations de sécurité sur les vols à destination des États-Unis, nous vous prions d'utiliser les toilettes situées dans votre cabine respective et d'éviter tout rassemblement autour des toilettes, des galeries de bord et des allées. Merci pour votre attention.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? In just a few moments, we will be passing through the cabin, distributing the landing forms that are necessary for your arrival into the United States. If you have a U.S. citizenship, Canadian, or you're a U.S. resident, there is no need to fill out any forms. Once again, U.S. citizens, Canadian, and U.S.
Si vous êtes citoyen américain, citoyen canadien, titulaire d'une résidence américaine Green Card, ou vous avez été au moins une fois aux États-Unis avec l'ESTA, le STA, vous n'avez plus besoin de remplir les formulaires, vous avez des ordinateurs disponibles à JFK, vous pouvez scanner votre passeport. Si vous possédez un visa imprimé physiquement sur votre passeport, ou c'est la première fois aux États-Unis avec les services d'ESTA, il faut impérativement remplir les formulaires.
We apologize, unfortunately, we do not have any forms in French. All of them are in English.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Delta Airlines and your flight crew, I'd like to be the first to welcome to John F. Kennedy International Airport, serving the greater New York area. Current local time is passing 11 minutes after the hour of 3 p.m. You've experienced a 5-hour time change here. Once again, local time, 11 minutes after the hour of 3 p.m. Your captain and crew has one final request that you remain comfortably seated with your seatbelt securely fastened till the aircraft has come to the terminal building and the fastened seatbelt sign has been turned off. This will be your only indication that it is safe for you to get up and move throughout the cabin to collect personal belongings. We ask you to please use caution when retrieving articles from the overhead compartments. Items do have a tendency to shift during flight, could fall out, injure you or those around you. If you do need information about ground transportation, baggage claim, connecting flights, please check with agents greeting our flight once you've cleared the Immigration and Customs Hall. All passengers must clear Immigration and Customs regardless of final destination. Once you've cleared Immigration and Customs, pick up your luggage. You can proceed out to the ticket counters outside of the Immigration Customs Hall. For passengers needing special assistance such as a wheelchair, we ask you please remain seated for just a few moments. We'll notify you when your wheelchair is ready. However, if you wish to proceed on, you just go ahead and the wheelchairs will be waiting for you in the jet bridge. It has been our pleasure having aboard our flight this morning. We look forward to the opportunity to serve you again in the near future. For questions, comments, concerns, check in online, check your SkyMiles account. Or to join Delta's frequent flyer program, you need to check delta.com. On behalf of your New York City-based flight crew, Delta Airlines employees worldwide, our code-share partners, Air France, KLM Royal Dutch Airlines, Virgin Atlantic, Jetway Air India. I'd like to thank you for choosing Delta Airlines. We hope you enjoy the rest of your week. For those passengers that live here in New York, welcome home. For those passengers who are passing through, wish you a safe and pleasant journey to your final destination. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Mesdames et messieurs, bonjour, bienvenue à New York, l'heure locale 15h15. Nous avons expérimenté un changement horaire de 5 heures entre Paris et New York. La côte est des États-Unis a fait déjà le changement horaire il y a une semaine. Nous vous prions de rester avec des ceintures attachées, bagages rangés, mesdames et messieurs, jusqu'à l'arrêt complet de l'appareil et l'extinction du signal lumineux. Une fois que le signal de la ceinture sera éteint, nous vous prions de faire attention aux branlis compartiments. La chute de bagages pourrait éventuellement causer des blessures. Vous pouvez à présent utiliser vos téléphones portables et autres appareils électroniques portatifs. Toutefois, les ordinateurs personnels ne sont toujours pas autorisés. À titre informatif, si vous avez une correspondance à prendre à JFK, une fois que vous passerez par les services d'immigration, il faut impérativement récupérer vos bagages. Ensuite, vous passerez par les services de la douane et à la sortie de la douane à gauche, il y aura des agents Delta en uniforme qui vous attendront pour enregistrer vos bagages pour la destination finale. Aussi, si vous avez des produits à base de viande, légumes, fruits, nous vous suggérons vivement de les laisser à bord ou de les consommer avant de passer les services de la douane. Les douaniers sont très stricts à ce niveau-là. Une bombe peut vous coûter jusqu'à $500 d'amende. Au nom de Delta et de nos partenaires Skyteam et tout particulièrement votre équipage new-yorkais, nous vous remercions d'avoir voyagé avec nous aujourd'hui. Ce fut un plaisir de vous avoir à bord et nous nous réjouissons de pouvoir vous servir à nouveau bientôt. Merci et bienvenue aux États-Unis.
On est content d'être là.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need all passengers seated, including children. The aircraft is on an active taxiway. We need all passengers seated. Look. Flight attendants prepare doors for arrival, cross-check and control call.
Bye.
Bye.
That's not your name. Oh, you have to wait here.
We are arriving at Terminal 5. Please take your belongings. We are arriving at Terminal 7. Please take your belongings. This train.
On regardera après.
We are arriving at Terminal 8. Please take your belongings.
Et là, c'est un terminal réservé à l'américaine.
This train on track 1 is a Jamaica flight.